We're willing to consider, if you can. We're willing to consider extending the timeline if you can provide additional resources.
We're willing to consider a price reduction if you can increase the order quantity.
We're willing to consider a partnership if you can guarantee regional exclusivity. We're willing to consider, if you can. How about we, in exchange for? How about we adjust the payment terms in exchange for faster delivery?
How about we increase your marketing budget in exchange for a higher percentage of sales?
How about we offer you priority service in exchange for a longer contract term? How about we, in exchange for? Could we propose, as a potential solution? Could we propose an alternative shipping method as a potential solution?
Could we propose a phased implementation as a potential solution to the budget concerns?
Could we propose a pilot project as a potential solution to test the market? Could we propose, as a potential solution? We'd be open to, if you can. We'd be open to a long-term contract if you can ensure regular quality checks.
We'd be open to more flexibility on pricing if you can guarantee faster payments.
We'd be open to discussing a higher budget if you can provide a detailed cost breakdown. We'd be open to, if you can. Would you be willing to, if we? Would you be willing to extend the deadline if we increase the manpower on the project?
Would you be willing to reduce the upfront cost if we commit to a 2-year contract?
Would you be willing to adjust the payment schedule if we meet the initial deadline? Would you be willing to, if we? How about meeting halfway by? How about meeting halfway by splitting the shipping costs?
How about meeting halfway by offering a discount for bulk orders?
How about meeting halfway by allowing more flexibility in the delivery schedule? How about meeting halfway by? What if we agree to, in return for? What if we agree to your terms in return for extended support services?
What if we agree to upfront payment in return for a price reduction?
What if we agree to a partnership in return for market exclusivity? What if we agree to, in return for? Let's explore the possibility of. Let's explore the possibility of increasing our order size for a larger discount.
Let's explore the possibility of extending the contract term to reduce costs.
Let's explore the possibility of restructuring the project phases for better efficiency. Let's explore the possibility of. We're flexible on, if you can meet. We're flexible on the payment terms if you can meet the initial project deadlines.
We're flexible on delivery dates if you can provide regular progress updates.
We're flexible on the scope of the project if you can ensure the quality standards are maintained. We're flexible on, if you can meet.
We're willing to consider extending the contract duration if you can guarantee a 10% price reduction.
I understand, but we also need to ensure that the additional services we provide are covered. Would you be willing to accept a smaller reduction if we commit to more resources on your projects?
That's reasonable. How about meeting halfway by reducing the price by 5% and adding those additional resources?
Let's explore the possibility of extending our collaboration further, but I'll need a written breakdown of the additional resources first.
Absolutely. We'll prepare the details and get back to you. In return, could you agree to an extended contract of at least 3 years?
If the additional resources are sufficient, I'm open to that. Let's finalize the specifics next week.
We're willing to consider speeding up the software delivery if you can provide an extended service support package for at least 1 year.
That's a fair request. However, would you be willing to reduce the implementation costs if we commit to purchasing the full enterprise version next year?
We could do that. How about meeting halfway by offering a 10% discount on implementation costs, and in exchange, we guarantee a priority support line?
That sounds reasonable. Let's finalize that proposal, but I'd need confirmation that the discount is applicable for both phases of the implementation.
Absolutely, we'll ensure the discount applies to both phases. Could you also confirm the number of licenses you'll need for the first rollout?
We're estimating around 500 licenses for the initial phase. I'll send over the details later today, and we can review the contract terms next week.